Yo, good morning, everyone. Already started. Hope we are all doing well. Hope we all had a good weekend. All right, let me see. Just take this off. Where's the chat at? Where's the chat? Yo, I see you guys in the chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who was spamming? Who was spamming? Yeah, Sway, that's good. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get the camera on. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing? Solid. Still a little bit. Want to zoom in too much. That is good. Plus, it's not lighting. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a pretty good weekend. Let's get into this week. Do it. Let's do it. All right, overnight, huge pump. Do not expect that. I was wanting lower price action. Um, don't know really where this goes. 4-hour IFEGs. We're probably gonna create a 4-hour OB. I'm gonna just assume we're going to this daily fair value gap. The issue is I wanted this daily candle has no wick, so I do think we're gonna come back down to this wick eventually on ES down here, but maybe daily gap first, and then it'll play some rejections from this area. Only like 50 points on ES. I think NQ is about 150 points, so daily gap. So daily gap will be our main draw this morning. The only time you stayed bearish. I think up and down. I think maybe something like this. Sorry guys, it's gonna echo for a second, all right? Go. It's gonna echo for a second. Sorry guys, it's gonna echo for a second, all right? Go. It's gonna echo for a second. Sorry guys, it's gonna echo for a second, all right? Bro, why is the delay so much? I don't know why it's a 7-second delay. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of pissing me off. I was working on it this morning, and on my OBS itself, it says it's a 1-second delay, but it's a 7-second delay. So if anyone knows how to fix it, please let me know. Actually, very annoying. I hate how the delay is so much. Let me try it again. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. I feel like it wasn't like that before. Okay, let me see this. I'm just trying some stuff out before market open here, chat. Okay, let me see this. I'm just trying some stuff out before market open here, chat. All right, camera quality is cool. Cam quality is fine. Dude, I gotta pay like an OBS expert because like I gotta pay like an OBS expert. I saw Matt, if you're here, I used the video you sent me for the OBS thing, but it's just not doing it. I don't know why. My background is still blurry. Like I feel like my chart is blurry, chat. The chart is blurry and it's throwing me off. Anyways, whatever. All right, we'll look for those daily gaps, like I said. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, I would like to play rejections from the daily gap, but we'll see how that goes. Turn that up a bit. The time frame is visible in the watermark under it's just literally just behind you, behind the thing. It's throwing me off. It's harder for you guys to see. But dude, I fucking hate this. Is actually pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. I just hate how blurry my chart is. I can see it perfectly fine on mine, but when I look at the stream, it's not. It's not good. It's harder for you guys to see. But dude, I fucking hate this. Is actually pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. I just hate how. All right, let's not get rage baited first thing in the morning. Oh yeah, it's contract rollover. So make sure you guys are a little careful. I know a lot of people probably aren't gonna be trading today. All right, drop a like on the stream chat. Every 100 likes, we'll do some giveaways. Get some music going. To listen to. I guess we'll start off with the chill playlist. You don't see the watermark on the chart? I'll make it a little bit darker, I guess. Where the fuck? Not that one. That better? What do you think of TGR? I mean, nothing surprising, bro. I mean, it's just that everyone is. I don't know what to say. It's crazy how many people actually get shocked when that type of stuff comes out. I mean, it doesn't matter anyways. He's already too big. It literally does not matter. Oh yeah, ideally we go to daily gaps. If we reject it for the daily gaps, I'm gonna be pretty upset. But I do like this hourly gap here though. At that point, I feel like if we tap this hourly gap, we're just gonna come down to 460s. I don't know. Thank you, Million. Thank you. Either like this. I don't think this is possible though. I honestly don't think that's possible. I think if we come all the way down to the hourly gap, we're gonna run these lows down here. So I'm gonna have those three scenarios marked out. Rollover is gonna have this in today. Like, there's already a new contract. All right, we'll look for these three moves: either the daily gap first to lower, or an inversion of this hourly, or a move up from this hourly. That's the three scenarios I'm looking at this morning. All right, guys, the Forex Factory, let's check it out as we always do, start of the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, nothing. PPI and FOMC on Wednesday, and then unemployment on Thursday. So main day is going to be Wednesday. Hopefully we get some actual good moves, not just chop around. What else can it do? Chop around and not do anything? It can definitely do that. Funded Next currently has buy one get one free. I just noticed. You guys take advantage.
We didn't fight, we didn't scream. No words sharp enough to bleed. We just slowly lost the thread between the things we never said. I still see you in my calm, not in pain, not in your arms. Just a feeling passing through, like a song I almost knew. We didn't break, we faded out, like smoke that leaves without a sound. No one wrong, no one to blame.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think we're gonna drop into a daily gap or go higher into a daily gap? Bro, I don't know, dude. For me personally, like ES, these stack lows on ES are getting kind of crazy. This also has no wick. I'm telling you, I think this daily gap, if we get it, is gonna reject. The daily candle has 0 wick. I feel like these lows here at 469 are like destined, bro. We have an hourly gap. Probably get that rebalance and we'll see. These are some weird low volume candles. We got a good entry, nice. It's just a chill mix playlist. That's all it is. Oh, 15 minutes. Let me see. Mango, where do you post it? I saw your entry. That was a good entry. Mango. The entry was clean. Bro, it gets really hot in this room with all these lights. All right, 3 minutes. So see where the open volatility goes. Hopefully we just kind of shoot up. That would be fantastic. Well, the buys for today, probably that daily for value gap. Dude, what the fuck is this daily candle? Holy dude, what is this chart, bro? Or this weekly, excuse me. Fucking worse than I thought, bro. Dude, look at this. Lost 53. I don't trade futures. Well, on YouTube, you should look up futures basic day trading, and then you can watch the streams and learn from here as well. Bro, this is so bad, bro. Look at ES, dude. Like, this weekly chart is cooked.
Your photos don't make me cry. They just make time
This has to look like this because of contract rollover, right? Like,
like something good ran out of it.
or is it just this shit?
But somehow still goes on.
Daily FEG, daily fair value gap right here, right here. This is probably gonna be the draw for today. It's just shit. I feel like a lot of people would take this right here. If we go to IFEG, this would be a good setup. But I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna take this one just because we have that daily no wick. You still making money? Yeah, bro. It's just so hard though, like to make money in this condition. There's a couple of good lower, like last week we had a couple of good lower time frame moves for throughout the week, but bad. And the thing is, I don't want to keep cherry picking shorts down here because I know this is gonna get ran through eventually, like this low resistance liquidity. We have so many fail swing highs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the weekly. This is all gonna get ran through really quickly, but it's just like whenever it happens, it happens. The issue is we leave so much sell side behind like this that it makes it hard.
Face like smoke. I forget your voice sometimes, then remember it all at once. I don't hate the way it ended. I just wish it meant less. I gave you a part.
All right, let's mark this right here for the daily FEG. Actually, this is good.
I don't know how to replace. I'm almost letting go, but not enough to heal.
You're avoiding trying to wait for the hourly chart rate still, but is a secret waiting for higher time from candles? It was, bro. It was. It is. Yo, what's good, Matt? I was good, bro. How was your weekend? Yo, Matt, I was talking about the OBS stuff. I used what you sent. I don't think it kind of helped too much. I gotta realize why though. Probably some other settings I'm missing. All right, guys, let's open here. Drop a like on the stream, chat. Every 100 likes, we're doing giveaways.
To say
Drop a like on the stream.
until then, I'll stay right here.
So let's do it. All right.
Almost
My worst fear for today, chat. My worst fear is we go to this hourly gap and we move up. That is my absolute worst fear. Actually, no. That's my second worst fear. My first worst fear is we go straight down to the sell side without an entry. That's the worst case scenario. Second worst case scenario is we tap to the hourly and go higher. The best case scenario is we go up here and reject. We'll see how much juice this still has because we are up 1.3% already on the day. Let's stay on the 15-minute chart for now and see what we're working with. We got a 15-minute gap here. We have a bunch of PD arrays stacked back to back, so we shall see. Low probability to chop rage rate algo activated. Did overnight was like overnight was okay, bro. I was so close. I actually took like a 20-point loss overnight, but dude, I was so close and just slamming this shit right here. If we would have swept this low, I would have slammed this 5-minute version. Opening print tweaking, bro. We'll stay on the 15-minute for now, chat. We have to stay patient. It is rollover week. We only have news on one day, which is going to be your FOMC day. What's that open? Yeah, this opens cooked. Chat, keep smashing the likes. Let's get it. Let's get it. Every 100 likes, we're doing some giveaways. We can give away some Apex accounts today. The 15-minute currently getting the respect that it deserves. Some sell side or buy side targets will be up here at 720s, and then daily for like a ID. Like I said, if you guys are just joining in, what I want is something like this. That would be like perfect. Daily fair value gap projection. Why not long somewhere here? I'm just gonna wait to see how this hourly closes. My biggest thing, because there's really no entry set up here for me. It's not enough retracement for me to long this, and it's up too much for me to blindly long this. This makes sense. It's gonna really stay patient here. Really stay patient. This is how the week start. Because like, if we get up to a daily gap, right, we'll be probably up like 2%. Yeah, we'll be up 2%. The probability of the market continuing after a 2% day is not going to be that high. Keep in mind, look at this. We have some low resistance built up. Also on the 1 minute chart from last week. Where is it? Somewhere along the lines over here, we have a new day opening gap that hasn't been fully filled yet. Oh yeah, this volume imbalance, right? Watch this too. When eventually we start going higher, this at 29 or 24,900 is a pretty high probability draw for lower prices or for higher prices. So for people asking me why I'm not longing, right? Well, we have no retracement. Right? We kind of swept this hourly gap here. Like this is a very small sweep of this hourly gap. This is similar to what we took yesterday, or yesterday on Friday, where there's two fair value gaps stacked up, and we took the early one, and we said we'll add lower if we needed it. In this case, I didn't take it, but it's fine. Like if you guys watched my video that I posted, when we have multiple PD rates stacked like this on the 1 hour or like the 15-minute, if it's on the 15-minute, that means we're going to create a 1 hour PD array. If this is on the hourly chart, which it is, which means we're going to create a 4 hour PD array, which we are. It's going to be a 4 hour OB. So we'll let this 25 minutes close, and then if we get an OB closure and we still haven't taken out the daily gap, we'll look for that. Because all we're doing right now is going from previous day low to previous day high. And I think after previous day low to high, it's going to kind of stall out. And it'll just kind of chill. So let's wait for that. Let's see where YM is at in case there gets some SMT anywhere. YM is still pretty far. 0.44% YM. ES is 0.5% away. I think NQ is around 0.4% away too. Yeah. Very small hourly gap tap and go. Not the retracement I'm looking for. Also, the lower time frame didn't really align with what I was looking for. We're not getting a pullback today? Probably not, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Probably not. Okay, make sure you drop a sub on the stream. We live stream every single day. We've been on a extremely hot streak. And usually we do most of our work later in the week, like Tuesday to Thursday, Tuesday to Friday. Monday's a good little feel out game. It's game one basically of the playoffs, right? It's a little feel out game. See what we're working with. Let the picture kind of paint itself. I think the daily gap, like I said, is gonna be a good picture to be drawn. I'm not a fan of the daily chart at all, though. If you guys were earlier, I was talking about how this daily candle has no wick, which means there's no manipulation occurring under this. So I'm a little sketched out by this daily candle, but we'll see. Also, if like this 1 minute inversion down here, I would not take this because the RR is not good, right? Like we have the 15-minute tap. Ideally, I'd have my stop at the low, right? This will still be a negative R trade. This is not something that I would be comfortable with taking. Also, the market structure itself is not something that aligns with my setups. Now, looking at this in a neutral perspective here, right? Like, just look at this on how it is. This is why I need to also remain a little bit open-minded for this market, right? I've been doing very well when I've been neutral bias. I've been doing very bad when I actually have a pretty strong bias. But in the grand scheme of things, we have equal highs above. We have low resistance liquidity. It might come down to just keeping it simple and using that as our bias. If that daily gap gets tapped into and gets inversed, that's going to be my trigger to be long bias for the rest of the week, or like whatever the case may be, until these highs get taken out. Because I honestly don't want to overthink this too much to where it's like, oh, we're gonna go down to that no wick. Like we can come back down for it later. As of right now, low resistance liquidity being built up. We're expecting this 4-hour gap from last week. Also, 4-hour gaps here getting inversed. 1 hour low resistance liquidity. Just trying to keep it as simple as possible. And obviously, for me, for that to kind of play out and understand that, oh, that's going to be high probability, I'm going to need that daily gap to get inversed right up here. Probably a closure above that Thursday candle from last week. If we get a, let's just say today, for example, we got a closure above that daily gap, we're going to put in that daily inverse and also a daily order block right here. So it'll be 2 higher time frame PD arrays getting formed. But I don't know if that's going to get formed yet, right? That's why I have to wait. Are Lucid paying so much money to the traders? Do you think they'll shut down because of funding ticks were also granted speed? No, I think Lucid's fine. I think what they have is good. With payout caps and things like that, I think it's fine. Lucid is growing at a fast rate, yes, but you got to keep in mind that there's a lot of traders using it too. But I think they're fine. All right, lower time frame still chopping around. Gonna have to wait around here. Top Step live account update. I'll update you guys like once a week on here or something like that when I trade. Probably weekly updates, every 2-week updates. All right, chat, we have already unlocked 1 giveaway. If we get 200 likes on the stream, we'll unlock more giveaways. We have smart prop firm points to give away. We got Apex accounts to give away. We got a bunch of accounts. So let's try to run up 200 likes. We'll do 2 sets of giveaways, 4 winners. Be a good time. Along the open, nice. The ES is showing a lot more strength here than NQ is. Guess real quick. Hourly candle looks a lot healthier than ES or NQs. Love your streams, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys tuning in on a Friday or on a Monday morning, excuse me. On a snooze fest so far. Nothing really happening. Kind of back in the daily range. This might, I don't know. We'll kind of mark this out for now and see where this goes. The ES is a lot stronger. You guys check out ES here. The indices are going the opposite way, chat. They're going the opposite way. The TPT ban trader deny payouts. They make big money. No, they don't. If you guys want a channel to hang out with in the mornings, I am your guy. I'm live every day at 9 a.m. Okay, at 9 a.m. Eastern. 9 a.m., 9:15 a.m. Eastern. We all hang out, have a good time, take some banger trades when it's available, and yeah. All right, S&T at the highs right now. Let's see if this continues or not. If we start breaking down here, this little AMD could play out. What happened to TBT Live? They're just more picking on who they move. I was before, it was like, oh, if you hit 10K profits in one trade, you automatically get moved or whatever. But they've been a little, I mean, which is fine. Like their pro account is literally the same thing once they get above the buffer. At what age did you begin trading? I started trading at the age of 17. 17, bro. 17. Currently got a little 5-minute gap on NQ. Little 5-minute. Here's the thing though. If NQ inverses this 5-minute, is that a high probability short? And in my eyes, like I said, it's not going to be high probability because look at ES. ES is gone. ES off to the races. How old are you now? I'm 22. I'm 22. 23 in a couple months. Time is flying, chat. How many years till it became profitable? It took me 8 months. Pretty well documented. That's, guys, look at these candles. When we have candles like this, that is low risk, super low probability price action. It is a bearish SMT, but you need to see what happens after the SMT forms. This is really bad. Whatever happens this morning is going to be hindsight. If you look at this and look at this on a lower time frame, this is extremely poor price action. This is really bad. Do you have any advice for a break-even trader? Break-even stage is good though. I mean, it means you're not losing, you're not winning either. I will say maybe try sizing down a little bit. Try sizing down and reducing the number of trades. Maybe that's the issue. I don't like to put a limit on my trades, but if I take 2 losses in a day, I'll be done for the day. If you guys are new here and don't know, if you use code SMART on Smart Prop Firm, I'm gonna link the thing on the bottom. You guys sign up, you guys link your email to the email you guys use on prop firms. You guys basically get points back when you buy evals, and those points can be used to purchase additional evals. So you're basically getting rewarded for using the code. We are rejecting the 1 hour. Yes, we still are. I mean, not the 1 hour gap, but the 1 hour OB. The gap has been filled down here. It's just the order block up here that's getting rejected. I think if NQ goes inverse at this 5-minute gap, we can tap these lows, but to me, it's not going to be high probability because ES. I mean, look at the difference in charts, chat. That's all you got to see is the difference between charts, and understand this is not a market that you want to be putting risk on for. And I already kind of had a no risk mindset coming in because it's rollover week, right? Rollover week, no news today. All the news is jam packed on a Wednesday. That gives the rollover some time to get some volume into new contracts. Dude, ES is gone, chat. ES is really moving up. We're almost at the daily gap. This is why I'm like hesitant to take a short here because we're only 20 points away. If we're gonna take a short, it's gonna be way higher probability up here at the daily gap than it is down here. Chat, my spider sensor is telling me I should long this. You watch all ICT videos? I watched the 22 mentorship, but that's about it. I don't really watch new ICT videos. There's no point, in my opinion. No point. All right, no trades yet. Okay, I wanna highlight this message by Cruz. Watching your streams made me really calm and patient. That is a massive plus because I feel like a lot of people try to get into the trades when it's not high probability. If it's not part of your setup, just wait, right? And I think that helps traders. So I'm glad you said that because that is something that I am trying to help you guys with too. Just staying patient, understanding not every day the trading day, right? Look, we might get a trade here, that's fine. But so far we haven't got a trade. You don't have to trade every single day, and also just wait for your setups. Because I understand for me, if I wait for my setups every single day, right? If I wait for the data that I have every single day, I know I'm going to be profitable in the long run. So why would I stray away from it? That's my biggest thing. I try to not stray away from my data because I know that data is so positive and in my favor that if I'm walking down the straight path and I kind of turn left, then who knows? I might become red at the end of the month. In a couple months, who knows? But if I keep walking straight, tunnel vision, focus on my setups only, which is why it's kind of hard sometimes with streaming because sometimes when I don't take a trade, the chat's like, oh, you're not taking a trade, you're never taking a trade. It's like, no, I am taking trades. It's just it has to align with my setup. I think we went like 4 streams without taking a trade. And then last week, every single day, we took multiple trades and we caught 100 points, 150 points, 100% gains on options. So it's just about picking and choosing wisely on your setups, and comes with data. And I understand, like, me trading this price action before the daily gap is not going to be high probability. Favorite trading rules is backtest replay mode to see how it works exactly. Backtesting is kind of iffy because the market environment is a big thing, which trader discretion comes in, trader experience comes in. If you take me back, let's say I'm backtesting, right? You take me back in 5 months and you bring me back to this price action here on the daily chart, on the hourly chart, on the 4-hour, I might take more losses than I normally would because the market conditions, right? Understanding market conditions is just as important as anything else. So live testing is the best thing, which is why it requires a lot of time to get that data under your belt, but it's worth it. What do you think about order flow? Order flow is fine, bro. I've seen people make millions from it, so I have nothing against any strategy. Every strategy works. It's just about mindset and psychology of trading. All right, still kind of stuck in this range for NQ. ES really pushed out of the range nicely, but NQ is still in the range, guys. This 5 minute is gonna be a chop fest. Yep, look at this chop fest right here on this 5 minute. Just wicks both ways. That's all it is. Much love, Funny. I appreciate you, bro. What do you think about Harry? Yeah, it's about a 5-second delay, 6-second delay. I don't know why, but a little delayed. All right, I read that. Order flow with ICT. I personally don't trade order flow, but it's fine. For NDX options, it's all about the taking it during high probability. Basically, taking it during like when the market taps into a daily gap, 4-hour gap. Like if we tapped into a daily gap today, right, for downside, or this bearish daily gap, I will take NDX, right? And if the daily gap plays how it's supposed to play, that's where the NDX options go crazy. But it's just picking and choosing the time. That's about it. Going along here, I'm just kind of looking to see what happens. NQ is still in its open range. ES is a lot stronger, but NQ is really choppy. Any temptation to go back to single name stock option DJ stuff? I mean, NDX is as degen as it gets, bro. So I guess that kind of feeds my gambling craze. You guys don't know I'm the best gambler on Twitter. We got a lot of new faces here. A little bit about me. I started with options back in the day, switched to futures. I still trade options a lot. In November, I pulled out a $1 million payout from Apex. And then I took December and most of January off, and now we're back at it. Super duper chop chat. I don't trade on TradingView, that's why. I usually have my broker posted on this screen. This is a 1 minute chart. You see the watermark in the back. It might be a little bit dim on stream, but a lower time from chop here. We'll stay on the 15-minute or hourly. No. Yeah, it's just a parallel. That's all it is. I mean, look, it's really hard for me to short anything here. Like, I really do think we're just gonna keep running higher into that ES and NQ high. The next 4 hours should send it. I mean, look how strong this 4 hour is. I think TradeAway already rolled over contracts. Let me check. Yeah, already did. My trading strategy is pretty simple, but I'll post it here on a post it here. I'm gonna post my tweet in the comments. It's pretty simple. If you guys are new, go back to the other streams too, and you guys can kind of see how I trade. I don't trade just one model. I mean, I guess I'm known to trade the inversion model, but sometimes the IFAs don't present themselves. I'll trade something else. So what the indices being at different spots, this is where it gets tricky, right? Like if NQ was a little bit lower, ES is barely tapping his 5-minute gap. So this is where, in my eye, this is getting very low probability because ES and NQ are in pretty much different spots. So they're not pretty much in sync in terms of where they're at on the lower time frame. Excuse me. Just a very easy tip. When the candles start looking like this, chat, it's usually time to turn the computer off. I'll be on with you guys for a while though, but really bad. Where are you expecting liquidity sweep? At the highs at the daily gap. This is the only area of liquidity I'm really looking at right now. It's gonna be our previous day high right here. This has our daily fair value gap start right here around 800s. So about almost only 100 points more for that daily gap, which is why I think eventually we're just gonna keep grinding higher towards it. The highest probability draw that I see personally. All right, chat, we got 18 more likes. We'll run a fat giveaway. We'll do 4 winners. Super duper slow action, chat. Every 100 likes crazy, we just do giveaways. We'll start it here shortly. We'll do what do you guys want? Apex accounts or smart platform points? I think we'll do a 2 and 2. Right, futures, my strategy isn't like, it isn't just make or like this has to be it, right? It's just it's a lot of, like I said, a lot of off discretion itself. If I feel like the 1 minute and better than the 5 and 15 minute that day, I would take that, right? But it just depends. SPF, everyone wants points. Okay. Appreciate it. First time here, already writing some gems. Bro, I'm telling you, we give away so many gems, bro, through these streams. And I'm not talking just from like me trying to boost the stream or whatever, but like you could ask people around who've been here for a while. Famine.
The clock's a little loud when there's no one around. I hear every small sound since you're not here now. Your chair's still by the wall.
Costa gives out free hugs.
I don't move it away. Like maybe
Only for you, Jason. Only for you.
you might sit down someday. It's quiet without you.
All right, still getting a nice little boost up. Never stop those streams. As long as you guys keep tuning on in, we won't stop them. All right, these gaps are respecting. At this point, like I said, I'm expecting higher prices. I think it might be like super low resistance or high resistance, but like just a grind up. Go put that. Something like that. I feel like we're not used to slow volatility, but it is really slowed down compared to overnight and last week. All right, 4-hour close chat. There's no way you can short this 4-hour candle until we get to the daily gap. This is too strong of a 4-hour candle. How'd you get capital trading when you're 17? Well, I blew my brother's bank account up. After that, I got a job and I worked there for 8 months and stacked my money. All right, should we start the giveaway, chat? Should we just do a giveaway right now? I do the giveaways. It's very quick because I only want people who are here to join, which is a lot today. So usually we have around 500 people, but this is like it's gonna be quick. If you guys don't know what smart prop firm points are, use code SMART, join code SMART, go to the marketplace, right? If you win, I'm gonna send you. You're gonna have to. If you win this giveaway, you're gonna DM me your smart prop firm email, right? From there, I'm gonna send you 500 smart prop firm points, which can be redeemed for evaluation counts. I think you need 650 for eval. So if you just use your code or whatever, and then for the second giveaway, we'll do Apex codes. All right. Here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna link you guys a Discord server right now. It's free for everyone. Free. No charge, nothing. Code the Discord. When you join, there's a giveaway tab right here. There's a giveaway tab right here, and we're gonna start the giveaway right now. Let's do 2 minutes, so it's a very quick round because I only want people who are here to win. We'll do 500 SPF points. Good luck. Just press this little button right here and you'll enter the giveaway. All right. Still just chopping around, chat. We'll use the other bot if you guys have interaction failed. Let's try to keep spamming it. The bot gets overwhelmed sometimes. Guys, we are just chopping around. What is this? What is this? You can scan the shit at fucking Costco, you get 10% off. I think the bot got broken, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I'll do another one, don't worry, chat, don't worry. We'll do another one. We'll use the other bot. We'll use the other bot. Task manager your Discord and enter. We'll do another one right now. Don't worry. Not worried. Super slow grind up. Had to zero out the fade cause I'm not one. So smoke some, drink some, pop one. Oh, space one. Love to see that. Love to see a premium member winning the giveaways. Space and Manny Rai, you congrats on the win. Make sure you DM. This shit's rigged as fuck, by the way, guys. Make sure to DM me your smart prop from email. Shit rigged as fuck. Everyone spam rigged on the emotes right here. It's rigged. Shit's rigged as fuck. All right, we'll do another one in 5 minutes. Stick around, we'll do another one in 5 minutes. Every 100 likes is a giveaway, so it's up to you guys how many giveaways we do per day. On the front, Super duper chop. Should chop cheese. But this is the reality of trading. Some days you just sit here and then nothing happens, bro. It is what it is. That's part of trading. Not every day is a trading day, or maybe like not every session, right? The PM session could be a little bit better. Exercise that patience, chat. All it is. Are your demographic only made? I don't do the PM stream. I only do the AM stream. PM's not bad. Right. I like to trade a lot of options. So for me, trading options late in the day is good because the premiums are really deflated already. So I'm able to like catch nice moves on options. ES42 is a legend, bro. All right, let's do another giveaway real quick. We'll use a different bot this time. We'll use this one. We'll do 2 minutes again. The winner's 2 prize Apex account any size. All right, and this one will tell you enter the giveaway or not. Let's press this, and it will say you successfully enter the giveaway. Maldives in the Discord, free in the giveaway section right here. Ban space. This PA is dog shit, bro. Actually dog shit. Look at this, bro. What is this? Dog water, no earnings, no PR. All right, both have, it's a new 4-hour candle. So we have 4-hour OBs. I don't think we're gonna go tap back into that OB. That's kind of too far away, but for bias, I guess. This might be a day chat where you just press like 5 MNQ long and let it go. I do think we take out 800s today. Like that's eventually gonna, I think, draw, hopefully. Hey, can husband and wife trade on the same laptop? No, not on the same laptop. Not the Tory trade. You guys think Tory Trades is bidding this trend line right here? Probably is. Yeah. She probably is bidding this shit. What are we doing? Watching paint dry, bro. Bro, I don't even know who Scarface trades. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I have no idea who that is. If you guys don't already kind of know, outside of actually trading, bro, I don't watch trading stuff. I don't really watch trading people unless like I know them in real life. Yeah. My if you go to like my IG reel page, bro, it's like rarely any trading. Like maybe 1 out of every like 15 videos would be trading. Wait. YM's at the gap. Hold up. Oh, SMT. Okay. Thank you. Member of the day is Ride Futures. Thank you very much. This is actually good. All right, we got some SMT here at the previous day high. So if we start expanding down, it'd be a little bit higher probability. But I still would like ES or NQ to tap it. That's fire. Good shit. Ideally though, we just blast off right here, take out 800s, use, bro, could you imagine the scenes, bro, if we do this? We're doing this bullshit right here. We tap this high, boom, SMT at these highs, change interstate delivery, BPR here right into our low from open. That would be cinema. Giveaway winners are DG1. Let's go, DG. And Ramen Trader. Shout out, you guys. Everyone who won, just DM me you won. For those who won Smart Prop Firm points, DM me your Smart Prop Firm email. Those who won the Apex accounts, be like Apex winner, and I'll send you guys the code. Hey, we're only 50 away from another giveaway, chat. I have so many Apex accounts. We're only 50 points away. How does it feel to be at 20? How does it be a millionaire at 22? Feels normal, I guess. I feel like I surround myself with so many people who are also at that age, so I kind of like, okay, this is gonna sound kind of fucked, but like, it's obviously not normal at all, right? But like, everyone around me also are worth 7 figures, so I never kind of put myself on I don't try to put myself on a pedestal or anything like that. It's just timing, and that's it, bro. Like, luck is part of it. Is what it is. You used to hang with your day ones? Yeah, of course. Of course. You trade YM? I never traded YM, bro. I used to trade it back in the day, like a couple years ago, when I traded Forex brokers or Forex prop firms, like FTMO, my Forex funds, things like that. But nah, mostly all my trades are NQ, which thinking right now, like, I want to experiment more with ES. I think that could really take my trading to a new level. Okay, 22. You're rich now, boy. Trump comp at 11 for you. No daily wick up. Dude, that's what I'm saying. No daily open wick, bro. Tap these highs, guys. So I'm going to Japan in like literally 14 days, and I hope this war shit doesn't escalate to the point where it's like not safe to travel. That would be very ass. We're gonna be live streaming at 10 p.m. in Tokyo, bro. It's gonna be fire. I'm on the way to my first eval. Slow down, size down, and slow down, bro. Trade ES. Yeah, that's true. Like right now, nothing's clean though. I feel like this is just really, really chop. Do IRL streams? Maybe. Yeah, so YM previously high. It's just like, it's so slow. I would need like I don't know. I still think NQ goes for this high. We're like right there. Ideally, I would like to see NQ go for this high. I still would not feel comfortable shorting this right away like this. And ideally, hopefully it doesn't. That would be a missed opportunity for a trade. But I don't really believe in that SMT for now. Nothing on the 1 minute. 5-minute, 15-minute has shown me that the S&T is going to be key. If we got obviously a huge expansion down, then obviously it makes sense. But how to beat intraday trailing? If you go to my series, I made a 6-part Apex series on Instagram. I made a 3-part so far. 3 out of 4 videos are out on Take Profit Trader series. Watch those videos. I talk about trailing drawdown. Long story short, 1-1R, size down, get above the buffer, size back up, and you're good to go. Yeah, generating these lows, ideally we take our previously high and get entry. I agree. That'd be fantastic. 2-hour bearish S&T. I don't ever trade the 2-hour or 3-hour. Strictly 1-4 and daily in terms of higher time frame. I know a lot of people. I know I have a few friends who trade like the 8-hour or the end of the 10-hour, but I personally don't. Meet trader girlfriend or trained girlfriend trader? More like met girlfriend, trained herself. Are all the day one all millionaires? No. All my online friends that I know in person are. Need advice on how to network? Okay, you're gonna do a networking in trading itself. If you're looking business is different, right? But trading itself, networking is kind of pointless. I'm being completely honest with you. Like if you meet ICT, you're not gonna become a great trader. Or ass one, depending on how you look at it. In terms of business stuff, it'll probably be business related events, right? Tori trade that daughter or TGRS? What a fucking question. Yo, I'm gonna start making cahoots chat so we can play Kahoot during stream. Even if you meet Einstein, yeah. Yes. How much you have spent on evals and how much payout have you withdrawn? I mean, completely honest, all time spent on evals to all time payouts, I probably spent like 250,000 on evals. Probably a little bit less. Probably like 200K on evals with like 1.9 million in payouts, roughly. Probably at 2 mil now. Probably at 2 mil. Nah, 250K is too high. Probably like 150K. 250K is crazy. I think 150K is good because I don't. This is one thing about me, chat. I don't trade a lot of prop firms. If you guys notice, I only focus on one prop firm at a time, right? I only focus on one prop firm at a time. So honestly, Top Step I'm pretty green. TBT I'm pretty green. Tradeify I'm red. Tradeify is the only firm I'm red on because I really haven't traded too much. But I've gone through like maybe like 15 direct funded accounts. Apex is like my biggest ROI. I probably spent like 50K on Apex. Or no, probably 40K or 50K on Apex, and I've made 1.1 million from them overall. You make more than $1 million options? Yes. I'm already up like 200K year to date still on options. I was up, so on options, I was up 200K year to date, like 2 weeks into the year, right? And then I started trading like, so I obviously alert the Discord and stuff on my like high probability options trades. I started taking some low probability option trade and I took some losses. But it wasn't like down 200K or from up 200K. It was more like I was up 200K, then I'll be up like 150, and then I will back up to 200K year to date and a back and forth. It's just like 1-to-1 loss wins. Yeah, 40K on Apex for a $1.1 million payout. Roughly, yeah. I don't have the exact numbers. I could probably pull up the Apex numbers and figure it out. How do you make 50K on Apex? Before? Well, I was getting payouts from my other accounts on Apex too, right? Keep in mind, I made 900K in bulk, but I still had like 200K in other payouts from Apex throughout the time. So even if I didn't have my $1 million run, it will still be like a 40K, 50K spend for like 100 something K, 200K. You share option share Discord? I do. All right, let's see if we can tap this daily gap before we go. No bull knocks. Or bull knocks. No. Fuck no. And how much time did you do the 2 million in payouts? I started trading props like seriously like mid 2023. And then I had my $1 million month in November of 2025. Nah, no complex strategies, bro. Simply calls, puts, 0 DTE, size for 0. Like I'll put like 20K into an NDX short, 0 DTE and size for 0. If it goes to 0, it is what it is. But if you guys know how I trade and my options plays, I usually go for 3-4R on those trades anyways, right? 200, 300, 400, 500% gains. So the RR is really what I focus on for options. I'm just using NQ1. The rollovers are already happening. Yeah, when price action is good, we take more trades. Last week, you guys should go back into last week's live streams, or just go back to the last live stream. If you go 30 minutes into the last live stream we had on Friday, you guys can see how we traded, and we made like 10K on live. Pick it on options. What day-to-day things do you do to become eventually profitable? Outside of trading, I try to like stay like pretty calm, I guess. But it's honestly just realizing that this is not going to be your last trade. Your next trade is not going to be your last trade. The trade after that is not going to be your last trade. Every day you're going to have opportunity, and understanding that overall in the long run, that's what you got to focus on. So for me, it was just slowing down. That eventually helped me speed up in terms of progress. Try not to have every single day as a make or break situation. I think that's good in life as well, and also in trading. It's not like all or nothing. Like, this is it, bro. The next trade, either I blow my funded account or I make a huge buffer. That's not how, no, it's slow down, bro. See what happens if you actually lock in for 30 days. Anything in life, right? Gym, I'm not going to be the one talking about the gym because I can't lock in for 30 days straight. But like trading, business, anything, bro, 30 days of progress, you do a lot. How often do you withdraw from your live account? So my live account for options, I usually start with 50K on the week. I think this week I'm starting with, well, I got this one. Give me a second. I don't even know what I'm starting with this week. I'm starting with 48.7K this week. So if I get to like 100K, 150K, I'll withdraw. If you guys don't know, last week, this is what happened. Look. This is what happened last week. So I usually start with like 50K per week, right? But the week before, excuse me, oh my God. The week before, I started with like 35, 40K, and I got down to 12K because I took a 20K position on NDX and I went to 0, which is fine. It's part of my risk plan. But I turned that 12K into 117K right after that. So like, and then that 117, I think it peaked at like 140. So I withdrew all of that back to like 48K or whatever. Use live account to Robinhood and bet. I'm actually moving out of Robinhood from a long-term portfolio completely. So for some reason they don't allow business accounts no more. It's so fucking stupid. I've been having my business bank account linked to my Robinhood for almost 2 years now. And all of a sudden they were like, oh yeah, we don't even allow business accounts. We don't even know how you were able to do that. I was like, what? So I'm actually going to transfer all my long-term portfolio stuff into a different broker now. Just because I don't want the headache for a personal account and then having to transfer money to my personal bank and then back to my business bank is just doing too much. So, but day trading wise, I'll still because with long term, I'm dealing with way more money, so it's like I would need to be precise. Versus this is like easy. Oh, it's 50K, but I could just transfer it over. What do you trade? Personal futures. My long term Robinhood portfolio was what I normally use, or I just trade NDX. Robinhood's good. I mean, Robinhood's fine. Day trading wise, it's whatever. I like it. What's good hates it. For long-term portfolio, I would move to like TOS, whatever, Charles Schwab, whatever the fuck it is. Webull, but day trading wise, I don't mind it. Yeah, this is super duper slow. Yeah, Top 5 Live came through. I'll update you guys weekly or bi-weekly. I'm gonna flow with it. Playlist. You tune the PM session? I don't. I'm curious how many people would join the PM session. I feel like PM session usually has a lot less viewers. We already did 4 giveaways so far. Are you live daily? Yes, 9 a.m. Eastern. What should you recommend? One Indian trader? Why an Indian trader? I mean, there's a lot of good traders out there. Chat, please. We need to take the daily gap, bro. I don't want to see lower before taking the daily gap. All right, bro is spamming. Let's put him on a timeout. Only bit trade fight giveaway. You can so smart prop firm points. You can redeem them for pretty much anything. Let me show you real quick. I don't even know my password. Never mind. I can't show you. Let me reset it real quick. We're just chopping around. Give me a sec, chat. I'll show you guys. All right, so if you go to the marketplace, right, on smart prop firm, this is the old dashboard for the new one. Let me make sure I'm not gonna leak anything. All right, so if you go to the marketplace, you can see on the top right, hopefully you guys can see it, I have 2,000 points. I don't know if you guys will see it. Let me remove the top. You can barely see I have 2,000 points. And basically I can redeem my points for any of these evaluation accounts, right? So like a Lucid 150K is 2,300 points. I can buy, right now, I can buy 2 of these. 2 Lucid 50K Flex accounts. I could buy some growth accounts, whatever I want. So basically, if you use code SMART, you link your email from your, it will show you exactly on the website how to do it. You get points for using the code. And you can redeem them for evaluation accounts. You can trade them for straight to funded accounts, FX replay, things like that. Eventually, guys, secret, I think my Discord is going to be right here too. That's just a secret, all right? It's going to be a lot of points, obviously, because this is It's gonna be very valuable, but I'm pretty sure my server itself will be there too. Yeah, that's so use that. That's why people like giving smart profit point giveaways, because you have more, I guess, choices which you want to pick. Go on the website smartprofitpoint.com and put how's it work, and it looks. Chat, unfortunately, no trades today. We're pretty much just in a chop fest all day today, so I'm gonna probably hop on out of here for now, the AM session. I appreciate everyone for being on. We had a bunch of people in here. It was a lot of fun this morning. We are live again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. Make the camera bigger. 9 a.m. Eastern. Make sure to tap in with the socials, Instagram, Jesse Trades. I got a lot of good educational content being posted there. But I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, because this price action was pretty bad. No trades for me. All right, chat. I hope you guys have a nice one. See you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. Peace and love, chat. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.